Well, it's been 3 years coming, but we finally got to see some gameplay from Infinite's multiplayer, as well as get some other concrete info about it. There was a lot to process between the trailer at Xbox's E3 event, the 343 showcase, and the Halo Waypoint blog post. To keep you up to date, here are the 10 things you need to know from the reveals this weekend. We're going to start with the most controversial topic on the list to get it out of the way, and that is that skill-based matchmaking has been confirmed for Halo Infinite. Some of you will rejoice at this news, and some of you are ready to throw the device you're watching this video on out the window. Now, it obviously remains to be seen where and how this is implemented, but it's definitely going to be a point of contention sooner or later. Second up, we have the overhaul of character customization. In Infinite, you can customize every part of your Spartan right down to their gloves. This includes your new personal AI that can, quote, help capture objectives. There will be different voices and personalities you can unlock to truly make it your own. 343 has said they really want players to see themselves as their Spartan, and they think that the customization overhaul goes a long way to doing that. However, this does appear to mean that the traditional red versus blue aesthetic in multiplayer is gone. Now, we don't know anything about the competitive scene yet, so it might return for that, but as of right now, it appears that the iconic team colorings are no more. Following up with the customization theme, at number 3 we have the announcement of a battle pass. However, they're doing this in a unique way. Battle passes don't expire in Infinite, so they're kind of taking a page out of their MCC playbook here and making it so that any pass you buy can be worked towards for the life of the game. This means no more grinding to hit max level the week before the season ends. Number 4 is relatively straightforward, but also pretty cool nonetheless, and that is that you can sprint with the flag as well as put it on the back of certain vehicles. We'll have to wait and see if this is the second death of flag juggling, but it's certainly an interesting change. Next up, we have the addition of the Academy mode. This is a great way of introducing new players to the multiplayer experience without having to throw them into the deep end to keep getting smoked. The Academy has a tutorial, training drills, and for the first time in Halo, you can fight against AI-controlled bots. Said bots also have multiple difficulties, so you can tune them to your skill level. Kicking off the back half of our list, Big Team Battle is now 12v12 instead of 8v8. Not a crazy change, but probably a good way of giving BTB some more action without completely trashing the mode. It also looks like Valhalla is making a comeback, so that's something to look forward to. At number 7, we have something we know absolutely nothing about. The blog post mentions that alongside the regular social and ranked playlists, there's going to be seasonal events with special rewards. No idea what to expect from this, but they're probably going to be a fun addition to mix things up. Next up, we have not only the confirmation of cross-play, but cross-progression. This is fantastic news for those of you who like to jump around and play on different systems. An absolute win, glad to see this added. Number 9. This is another one that might be a bit more controversial, but 343 has confirmed that they're adding new pieces of equipment to the game in future updates. This could go a number of ways, and depending on the competitive settings, might be walking on a knife edge, but it's still important info nonetheless. Last but certainly not least, it looks like we're going to be able to customize reticles to a certain extent. If we compare the BR reticle from the E3 showcase to the 343 overview, we can see that the former has almost a crosshair style, while the traditional reticle appears in the latter. This might just be trickery for the trailers, but it could also mean that we're getting different reticle options for at least some of the weapons. So there you have it, the 10 things you needed to know from this past weekend's announcements. This isn't everything that was announced, like the fact that power-ups are no longer automatically applied on pickup, but these are the big things we wanted to make sure that you knew. What were your thoughts on the announcements this weekend? Did anything specific excite or worry you? Let us know in the comment section below. Smack that like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with our latest content. You can also follow us on Twitter at Paradise_Halo, and I'll see you guys next time.